Emily does this on purpose. Oh, hi, everyone. Cindy and I dressed up like cats. Our outfits consisted of black t-shirts, leopard print leggings, tutus, cat ears and tails, lace gloves, Hello Kitty wrist walkie-talkies, and face paint. I might mention that, yes, I do have a cat, but I am not a crazy cat lady. And that's not the point of my story anyway. We dress in these costumes and head to Austin to participate in Muddy Buddy, one of those obstacle course races with the exciting conclusion of being in a gigantic mud pit. But we got the start time wrong. So, to our massive disappointment, we found ourselves in Austin at 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning, dressed like crazy cat ladies and cranked up on massive amounts of Red Bull with no purpose. What we did with our day: 1, garage sale. The sign caught our eye and we needed to kill some time to come up with a game plan. "You girls dress up and do this kind of thing often?" said the old lady. 2, margaritas. Still trying to determine what to do as the hours are slipping by. This dude from California says, "Can I, take a picture with you? I guess Austin really is weird." And 3, Eureka! Tandem bike rental. We ride around Lake Ladybird, down to 6th Street, and tour the state capitol. Were we in our costumes all the while? You bet. After a long day, we head to our luxurious accommodations at the Holiday Inn to clean up and head to dinner. I throw on a nice little Doris Day number, complete with a cardigan. I look like a prude, but for some reason, I've been under the strong impression for the past year that guys are really into the innocent thing. So I rocked it. I'm hoping Cindy will be my wingwoman this evening. But then, Cindy becomes violently ill. It's not pretty, trust me on this. So we end up grabbing dinner at the Holiday Inn's bar rather than venturing back into the city. As we sit there on a Saturday night, we can't help but notice that the place is jumping. People are decked out in cocktail attire and coming back and forth from a ballroom and getting frisky. We decide that it must be a wedding, although the behavior is far beyond the typical drunken reception of friends and family. We finish dinner and Cindy heads up to bed. I'm not ready to call it a night, so I stay planted for a few minutes without her. So there I am, sitting in a Holiday Inn bar all by my lonesome, slurping down a glass of wine when I finally get the nerve to ask the bartender just what is going on around the corner. "Oh, the singles convention?" he asks. "Singles convention? What a magical thing. I bet there's confetti and leprechauns and unicorns and I gotta get in there." He gestures towards a cleaned-up suit-wearing gentleman that is closing out his tab, /rolling his eyes at my enthusiasm, /walking away. He explains that this suave man is one of the organizers. "Man, I've got to get in there. I'm single. I'm so single. I'm on eHarmony. I just have to get in there." At this point, a guy sitting next to me, Evan, offers to walk me into the party. Yes! We walk in and I hear, "All the single ladies, all the single ladies." Yes, this is too perfect. My new gentleman friend tells me not to be nervous about crashing the party. "It's the last night. People won't notice. And don't worry about not having a blue wristband. We all have them, like we all have herpes. No big deal." I think that it's odd that he makes a direct association between being a single adult and having herpes, but I shrug it off. I grab my first drink. There are not a plethora of attractive men, but I spot a couple. Suddenly, the well-groomed man from earlier appears and tells Evan that I have to leave. This is heartbreaking news, but I walk out with Evan. He reassures me that it isn't a big deal and I shouldn't take it to heart and says matter-of-factly, "It's because you don't have a blue wristband, so he thinks you don't have herpes." Back in my room in the wee hours of the morning, Cindy tells me that she was worried. "Where were you? I tried calling. I texted," she says. I stammer out, "I remember that wedding party we saw? Well, I went, and it wasn't, and I just got kicked out of a herpes convention.